Hello, welcome to SinsPlay the Letter. Now, I did a first, a part one of this last year, but so now here on since it's spooky season, October, and all of that, I thought I'd go ahead and play some of these along with live streaming the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and all that. So anyway, if you haven't seen the first part, go ahead and click or tap the link on the right hand side of your screen, like in the corner perhaps. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and load my last save, and we'll get this going. And she starts to the character that we have that we're playing now is Isabella, and after a certain amount of time, you switch to other characters. And just to preface this, I have played this before a couple times, and I know that last time I didn't have any commentary going on because I didn't really know how to do the because this is the mobile version of the letter that I downloaded from the Google Play Store. So yeah, I just didn't really know how to kind of get the microphone and the audio to work properly, but now hopefully this will suffice. But anyway, so Isabella starts to rouse and pull into consciousness against her own will, and she's never felt this tired before. she just wants to sleep, but there's an insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding. It's not letting her. And she recalls her mattress not being the most comfiest, from her apartment bed. And it won't make her eager to wake up. Okay. Thankfully, some of this is actually voiced by, it actually has actual voice acting in it.
5 more minutes, Becca.
I mean, there's some reading here, but she swats away what is nudging and persistently at her side. They're saying, come on. She just can't get a few extra minutes of sleep today. I promise that she'll work once that she's up. A hand lightly taps her cheek, and something cold is being pressed at the back of her head. The icy sensation spreads through the area, giving her an uncomfortable feeling.
Isabella? Isabella? Stop. Can you hear me? Isabella?
Fog immediately lifts from her mind the moment she recognizes the voices. Her eyes snap open. There's Rose and one other woman. Rose is the one with green hair. And there's the other woman, obviously. The other woman loiters beside her. Too much. And Rose's posture just screams worry, and she's trying to keep a straight face, or, You feel bad for making her threat. I mean, who wouldn't? And she has Isabella has a wave of dizziness over her that as soon as she tries to get up, she's being forced back down again. And I mean, the feeling does subside after a few seconds. Only a mild throbbing somewhere in the back of her head remains. With little assistance from Rose, Isabella pushes herself upright. And Rose hands Isabella an ice pack and gestures for her to press it where I suspect a small bump she has already formed on the back of her head, I think. If there's a light ache in the area.
All right, Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12 teen. No, that's wrong.
12 teen. That's kind of silly.
Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
She has an Irish brogue, she does. Sorry. And this time, Isabella curiously regards the woman standing beside Rose. This woman, the Irish woman. And it's impossible to overlook her because she's like so tall, and they describe obviously as towering over us, you know. And I mean, apparently Rose was already pretty tall, probably taller than Isabella, but probably shorter than the woman with black hair, the Irish woman. Who is she anyway? Isabella thinks, and you know, is she one of the remaining crews? She might think. We'll see. But she's primly dressed, and it's very expensive, very clean. So she seems more like some kind of upper class sort of. And her eyes, the black Irish woman's eyes, shift between Isabella and Rose, and considering them with an almost unreadable expression before finally fixing a sharp gaze on Isabella. Isabella can't help but fold her arms over herself protectively, and the Irish woman with black hair is probably not one of the cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like maybe a supervisor of some sort.
Just do it, please.
Isabella eyes both of them warily and still recites the number as Rose asked her to. And Rose releases a breath of release once Isabella is finished.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you all right?
Exasperation soon replaces the dull ache. Memory's fuzzy, but the attic, yeah, that's where we left off last time.
There was someone, Rose, in the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews.
Probably wouldn't clean very much considering what that room looked like once we left it. Anyway. Again, watch the first part to get where
The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute...
No, not any of those. I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Both Rose and the lady look at Isabella like they've just grown another head. Very descriptive, I guess. And Isabella is like, did I say something weird? Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the Irish woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. And she's got the saleswoman smile, and the same that she taught Isabella back when she was still a trainee. Isabella thinks she should show this to troublesome clients or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. And it's also the same one she gives Isabella when Isabella's done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to Isabella. She takes both Isabella's shoulders, squeezes gently, and with as much patience she can seem to muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you.
Yeah.
You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call.
Yeah.
Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really all right? What?
Okay.
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic. And there's whoever it is. Then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
She seems very sure. And Isabella doesn't want to miss such an opportunity for an important sale because of what she thinks is a minor bump on her head. And, yeah. And she's, yeah. Says she's had worse as a kid.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house, alone. And in a mansion this big?
Also, Isabella's also concerned they may lose the bonus BRC, which is the agency they work for. Yeah. Rose gives a skeptical look, and then she returns the cold compress to her, and Isabella pushes herself off the floor. She has to use the staircase railings to steady herself, otherwise she seems to feel fine.
See? I'm A-okay.
Both of them exchange worried glances, and Rose assumes the contemplative look. Isabella bites her lower lip in anticipation. She says,
All right, you in.
Smile. Threatens to slip out.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
And that's what the Irish lady does. Kind of clears her throat. She looks expectantly at Rose and Isabella. And seems really intimidating. Now, I mean, obviously keeping them in frame here, there's, not much of a distance in height, but, it's supposed to be implied, particularly with the text. And with this being like a visual novel is what it is. And a lot of them tend to have like the anime sort of vibe to them or anime inspired. I mean, look at their hairstyles. I mean, green hair, and some of them have pink hair, some of them have like, really like blue hair, I think I've seen on one of the minor characters, I think, who, some of them we see and some of them we just hear the voice acting of. And yeah, lack of response. She clears her throat again. Well trimmed eyebrow. All the details and stuff.
My sincerest apologies, Mrs.
Miss McCulloch. Marianne McCulloch.
Marion McCullough. That's very important. The differentiation. Marion McCullough. We'll get to that later. And then there's her business card. She's an interior designer and all that good stuff. And got like a email address and kind of a phone number, except it's not like any phone number because you don't want anyone actually calling a number because and people wouldn't want to be bothered by someone is like, hey, I saw this in this game that I played on my phone or whatever. Like, yeah, we don't want to do that. Someone's interested in they think that she's interested in the mansion for its like 17th century influence, and despite the hearsay and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to a pristine condition. And, some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. And the place also can be like a haven for those looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough. In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please.
Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Homeowners? We didn't hear about a sale being closed yet. And obviously Rose is confused. Then she glances at Isabella, who is also equally perplexed. And against her better judgment, Isabella does blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
She thinks she should have kept her mouth shut, but a flash of irritation crosses Marion's face.
Yes. Hannah Wright? I was hired by her to handle the interior design for their newly bought home. This is the Ermengarde mansion, right?
It is, but...
I mean, she's trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without being offensive. And so, we got our choices here. I don't know, or we'll check with our supervisor. And I always like, say, hey, we'll check with our supervisor, because that seems like the best question. And it does affect the relationships here with all the other characters. This is all the other playable characters. Got that. And then there's a journal that you can read through if you want to. And there's several different ways you can have the story play out. It depends on the choices you make, and there is only 2, but still.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
Yeah, a very imposing kind of.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
I thought something looked odd when I arrived here. Excuse me, I think I need to make a call to my secretary.
Yep.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
Yeah. Slight wave of her hand. She leaves us to call our secretary. Seems to be the end of it. We breathe a sigh of relief. A disaster is averted. And there's a thumbs up that Rose gives Isabella for doing a good job, and well, she swells with pride. Already dial number for the Luxembourg office. I should be very frustrated if something has already been decided without telling Rose or Isabella, like if there was a deal that was closed on the house. It's a whole it's just a whole lot of like frustration. Like, we show up here and it's already been sold. What? Nah. Yeah, that's gotta be frustrating. And Miss Bacala comes back looking a little frustrated, but she's also very apologetic. She feels, Isabella does feel sorry. I mean, who wouldn't feel sorry for anyone having to go through all this misconception?
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here.
Yeah.
Certainly. You could stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And, Isabella, I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Can you please get it for me? And hurry! We've still got a few minutes to double-check those papers.
Okay, got it.
Yep, and we move on. Yep, and all that. Probably. Oh, and there's also like speculation that this mansion is haunted, so I mean that should be a given. If you've watched the first part, again, it didn't have any of my commentary. I just thought I'd do some kind of introduction, because it was really just the prologue to the game. I mean, just a lot of other details. Trying to tap through all this. Really, she just, Isabella, and just wants to, like, sell the house, get the money, and... Ooh! That looks very unpleasant. And so, like, a lot of people, they've gathered in front because it's the open house. And, men and women of wealth and status, mostly all dressed to the nines in fancy suits and lovely dresses and all that good stuff. Yeah, they have, like, silver and gold necklaces and, bracelets and rings, I guess, yeah. And yeah, they're all murmuring among themselves. I mean, obviously they're admiring the exterior of the mansion. And there's Rose calls for their attention. And look to this, please. Now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour of the mansion in 2 groups. Please make sure you filled up our sign-in forms before joining a specific group.
Those who want to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
First floor, ground floor? What's the difference between that? I don't know. I guess the ground floor is kind of, not exactly the basement, but it's like under, but then, I don't know. But it's a mansion and there's like several floors, so they're trying to imply something. I don't know. Like there's the first floor, top floor, maybe. They probably should have said top floor instead. Because it seems like there's, yeah. Anyway, and there's Marion McCullough. She's along with the her clients, a wealthy couple.
It's so nice to finally meet you. When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you.
Yeah, she seems. She's obviously very insufferable and rich. I mean, same goes for her husband.
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, Mom.
Blushing.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Marianne.
That tone of voice really insinuates, again, something that we'll have to get into later.
Oh, you know each other?
Not at all, Ma'am.
Sure.
You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
Ah, they must be the clients she was talking about. And, they seem very famous, and, you know, we probably, Isabella thinks she might have seen them before. Like in a magazine or on television, maybe. Yeah. And the woman is particularly stunning. I mean, animated, nonetheless, though, is still rather appealing to look at, I guess. And then there's her wedding ring and all that. They just want, and again, we're just wanting to get the deal closed, wanting to get the money, hopefully a bonus. Go ahead and save while we're here. All that. And they're taking the tour.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty. Even the glass thing, colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope.
She doesn't even know what it's called. Stained glass paintings. Stained glass paintings. That's what it is. Stained glass.
Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancée of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde.
Yeah.
The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it.
Yeah.
It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
And then she, like, twiddles her hair,
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you think so, Marianne?
It is splendid, Ma'am. But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Exactly.
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything.
Yeah, you'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Start taking notes, though.
My lawyers.
I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
Anyway, yeah. Continue on. In the kitchen, and then there's a cellar door there. You know, a trapdoor kind of thing.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
Yeah, the hatch.
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
Yeah. Yeah, and all that.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Truly. And the room, how was it built?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
If you have one, how dare you insinuate I don't? Pretentious prick.
It keeps the corks in good condition.
Oh, love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you could start one here.
You know we're going to need space for that, darling.
Oh, it's not big enough?
If it's space you're worried about, sir, the Ermengarde mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it. We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before, too.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now they're in the parlor, and you can hear the whispering going on. Like, obviously, we're starting to get an uneven feeling here. Maybe take a break?
Excuse me? Everyone? We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we prepared. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help you.
Don't think about it. She's like, don't think about it. Don't think about that. Because again, she's just a little backstory. Isabella is kind of superstitious and does believe that spirits could link her. It's kind of a cultural thing from where she's from, and someone suddenly taps her shoulder.
Hello, you there? Yes, ma'am? Oh, look at you. Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting. Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job. What a hard worker. Anyway, Isabel, right?
Isabella.
Isabella, actually. But yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right? Please, just Hannah. Call me Hannah. I just wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
She's really eager to get this place.
Wait, ma'am, you see, but we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion. A sale would be great and all, but...
Yeah.
Oh, please, sweetie, don't insult me. Money is not a problem.
Money can't buy you everything. It's not like she's trying to do that. She's just like, hey, maybe let's finish the tour and let's not be so hasty is what Isabella, I think, is trying to get at.
And just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who will probably just fill it up with cats.
Again, just about as pretentious as her husband.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, ma'am Hannah. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
What's wrong with cats? Yeah.
Well, I'm more of a dog person.
Well, that's not the point. Any kind of pet, she said.
But you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon.
Happy anniversary, darling. I bought you a big fancy mansion. It's not like there's tons of the other ones that we could totally afford.
And it would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us.
Secure the purchase. Sure.
Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
Are you trying to bribe us, woman?
We actually have a process for this, ma'am.
Yeah, gotta follow the process. Protocol and all that.
I don't really think that would be necessary or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here?
I mean,
Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves.
I mean, that's obviously right. I don't know why there's the question marks there.
What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
Sure. Nails dig into Isabella's shoulder. It's like, whoa, what the heck? Yeah, she's like a viper, kind of trying to get her claws in, sink her claws into somebody and try to take advantage.
Yeah, I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out. Wonderful. And Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes?
I did, Mom. But I really hope that this time...
Excellent. Hopefully you can help us out too, Isabel.
She's deliberately using the wrong name.
Isabella. Right. It's a lovely name, Isabel. It's Isabella.
See, when she's being rich, pompous, pretentious, it's her way of putting down like the middle class. That's how a lot of rich people are, is they don't even really want to acknowledge your identity. They'll just call you like whatever is easiest for them to say, and they don't really care she doesn't care what her name is. She's just like, whatever, you're just someone who's gonna sell the house to us, and that's it. We don't even see you as human. That's basically what she's kind of sort of getting at. At least that's what it kind of seems to me.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too. And what's this?
Accidental?
That's, an interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
Darling, Buttercup, art is a complete overstatement for this garbage. It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month. You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with all walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, Ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes. Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to always work with a palette.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form.
Wrinkled.
That's good to hear. See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
Yeah.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression. Anyway, as I was saying...
And it's obviously the letter.
Isabella? Isabella? Are you all right? You're looking pale.
Rose. Obviously, Isabella's not all right. Nothing about that place is right either. The woman in the attic. Okay, let's...
The letter. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, she thinks that maybe the letter got mixed up with the paperwork. I usually say don't show the letter because that's just gonna cause unnecessary stuff.
Rose, I.
And then that affects the the relationship with Marianne, and it's more or less like, do we get along? It's not always the you know, it's not necessarily the romantic stuff. And there's only, I think, two characters, two or three that may end up being like romantic interests with one another. But anyway, probably gonna end this pretty soon.
Dear me. Is Isabella alright?
Notice when she removed the wrinkled paper from my hands. Said, I can also make.
Isabella, do you need me to call that ambulance?
She offers Isabella a drink, but she pushes it away. She thinks, oh, I just need fresh air, you know, and stuff, but nah. Take her mind off. I mean, she doesn't, obviously, she thinks no one's gonna believe
No.
her anyway.
I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Excuse me. I'll be back. I just need to catch my breath.
And anyway,
Isabella, wait! Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly. And we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery. But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
What? Wait. No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once. I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob, and I don't even know what that means.
So, are we good?
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, all right? Don't even think of going anywhere. Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who'll fetch you, okay?
Shifting back to the foyer. And everyone else is, kind of admiring this and then this and that and all that. Calling Ash. It's one of her friends.
Shit! I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy. So
How loud is this thing even?
Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me.
What the heck kinda
Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
Asian guy?
Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly for an Asian guy.
Of all the times to...
Ashton Frey!
Ah! Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Anyway.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place? Ash,
I could be looking to buy a house.
a mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I just finished working on something, so I dropped by. And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all.
He's a police detective, by the way.
So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Yeah. All of that.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
I think I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I mean, it's a bit longer than I wanted to go. But anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.